Outlet Liquor. When you need to stock up, it's the place to buy a case. What's your outlet? 2-2 the score as we get ready to head into overtime. More hockey presented by Walmart Plus. Start your free trial today.
Now we'll take a look and see how we got here back in the second period. Artemi Panarin is going to pick this puck up on the short side. Rupert top self, and that's going to give the Rangers a 2-1 lead. And in the third period, Sam Reinhart here from the pass from Victor Olsen with a redirection underneath the bar to tie the game at 2, and that is exactly where we stand right now.
And they've dealt with the ice, and so they shall line up for the beginning of 3-on-3. Eakin is out there to take the face off. Michael and Ristolainen also on the ice.
And Ralph Wells is going with the big face-off guy to win the draw, get control, and then that man should change afterwards.
Zibanejad will face off against Eakin. And Eakin wins the draw and goes to the bench as our seer, Roger A.
It's the NFL 98 Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the line of this
back behind the net.
the Bills racing
Ready
out
for some help from either
as they get
Eichel
set to
or
match
Reinhart.
up with the Green Bay Packers.
Tipping it ahead to Reinhart. Reinhart scoots it free. Got it now. Ristolainen in over the line with that goal. Ristolainen, no trying to clear it through. And it's broken up by the Rangers. They don't get it out. They get another try. Got it up on the wing to Panarin. Panarin gets in over the line. Panarin back it comes now to Fox. Fox holding it in. He slides it along the boards. It's deflected away to center ice.
You can't score if you can't get the puck.
Oh, it is stolen away. Brought in over the line by Reinhart. Reinhart battling along the boards with Adam Fox, the 223s. And it's squirt free back into the corner, and Buffalo makes a couple of changes now, the Rangers as well. Hall goes in deep. There's the puck coming ahead, brought in over the Buffalo line. Left there for D'Angelo. D'Angelo puts on the brakes. Slides it back. Kicked in again. And Buchnevich goes around behind the net. Try to get it out in front. Gets checked and it comes to center ice. And here's Olsen charging after it. Olsen out over the line. Takes his shot. And gets it. Got an arm on it. There's back to center again. Rangers trying to lug it in. Ryder goes by. He takes the shot. And that's kicked away. It goes to the corner. Ryder got it back again. Punched around behind the Buffalo net.
Second and 10 from the 25.
And flipped up in the wing. And the Sabres with Darlene leading the charge.
He gets this to
Territory puts on the brakes. Takes it back up to center.
across midfield.
Darlene's got it again. It gets in over the line. Slows things down. Tacks it down into the corner. Held in by Reinhart. Reinhart all the way back to his own blue line. Buffalo to try it again with Eichel. Eichel. Ranger line. He tried to squeeze it through, but it was broken up by Buffalo. Back to center ice it comes. Pass up in the wing for Eichel. Eichel flipped it, but it went off his skate, and the Rangers get it back again. 2-on-1 over the line. There's the shot. Off the goal post. No, they score. That went in and out. But the Rangers have won this game in overtime.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
And I think that's going to be his first
19 yards
goal in the NHL. You see the boys are pretty excited there for him.
They're already in the field goal range.
And he realized his man had the puck, who turned into 2-on-1, and he busted, got himself back into that area where the pass can be made. And there was no mistake.
They have options now. Either way,
see Blackwell, he just sauces that one across.
Well, Lafreniere was there to drift it home.
Yes, he was, and he put it in. He quickly gobbled up that puck for the young man, too, for his big first NHL goal. Nevertheless, the Sabres here, like I said, they battled from start. Rangers came out, they were playing hard. They played hard, start to finish, and it was tough for the Sabres to keep up all night long. Did a nice job getting themselves 1 point out of this game, but they were outshot at one point by a large margin. They kind of battled back, got themselves tightened that gap up a little bit, but they gave the Rangers an awful lot from start to finish and just couldn't close that gap.
And with 2:13 remaining in overtime, the New York Rangers, who had not trailed at all throughout the evening, they were in front or tied all night long. End up winning this one in overtime, 3-2. The Alexis postgame report is coming right up. This Sabres game is presented by Blue Cross Blue Shield, the official health plan of the Buffalo Sabres. Special delivery. Domino's is now delivering thousands of units for free with any online order. So you can have cheeseburger pizza with extra cheesy raw.
It's you.
If you want to get 30-day access to stream thousands of movies for free on Netflix now with any online order from Domino's.
Research shows people remember commercials with nostalgia. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your home insurance, here's one that'll really take you back.
It's customized home insurance from Liberty Mutual.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 Liberty. Hear that? That's a mountain.
Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their 38.
Available all-wheel drive, 237 horsepower, and 260 pound-feet of torque. And not the best torque horsepower equipped on the CRV
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Right now, lease the 2021 Sportage LX all-wheel drive for $159 a month.
This is your time. Your chance to soak up all the action. Your place to stay, play, or get away. Breathtaking bars with incredible craft cocktails. And the sports lounges. Place your bets now. You can enjoy all the plays of the game in our sports lounges. Bring your own bet and scan at the counter.
Allen gonna throw.
All the excitement is waiting for you.
Going deep for Diggs.
Casinos.
This is caught inside the 15.
I think the sketchy website about this turtle from stole all my info. Ooh. Have you looked on the bright side? That's my turtle. Fraud protection. Discover something brighter. No. Bats.
Dogs don't know what's good for them. Luckily, you do.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Welcome to Sabres Postgame, presented by Northtown Lights. If you get 3 of the 4 points from every 2 games set you have this year, you'll be in good shape. But sometimes, how you get that point is a little tough to understand, especially on the heels of how Buffalo defeated the Rangers in the first meeting, and then were challenged the entire way, Marty, literally from the opening face-off tonight to how it ended at the expense of the first overall pick, Alexis Lafreniere, set up by former Amber and one of my favorite Rochester Americans the last half dozen years, Colin Blackwell, who, by the way, at age 27 is riding a 3-game point streak and still trying to carve out a full-time identity in the NHL, and he looks pretty darn good.
Yeah, well, that was obviously for Alex Lafreniere. That is a great moment. His first NHL goal, first NHL overtime goal, game winner. He was the first pick last year, but as you pointed out, the very first face-off, Cody Eakin gets kicked out, Sabres lose the draw, and then they spend 2 full minutes in their zone at the start of the game. I guess that was the precursor to what was going to happen. In the not-so-infamous words of John Tortorella this past week, he says, take the point and run. And that is really what the Sabres have to do here. It was not a good game for Buffalo. How many times last few years have we said, man, we deserve the point, and never got it? Well, you didn't deserve the point, you got it. Put that in the bank. Maybe that's the way the season is going to go. You get points you don't deserve, and you win games that you deserve, and you go that way.
Last year, when they were in great position through the first 34 games, they had gone to overtime 11 times. In the final 35 games, they only made it there 5 times. All those missed points cost them. Entering play tonight, Boston, Pittsburgh, Washington, all in their division, all have already gone to overtime 4 times. That's what it's going to take. You have to find ways, and good for Buffalo to get a point out of this one. But in overtime, Ristolainen and Michael had a chance. It was, kind of nullified by their own undoing, and then this is what leads to the win.
Obviously, we're going to focus on the turnover here by Jack Eichel, and he's trying to make a play. Referee, all you got to do is get it by the one guy, and Blackwell makes a nice play. And look at this pass here. Jack does a good job. Listen, he's not a defenseman. He tries to pressure the puck carrier, trying to make something happen. He lays down, the stick is down. It's a very nice pass. Lafreniere, listen, we talked about the kid's got a lot of skill. A lot of players would have hung on to the puck, gave Linus Solmark a chance to get back to the net. Just like Linus made a save on Tony DeAngelo in the second period. That was DeAngelo hanging on to the puck a little too long. Well, Lafreniere did not wait a second or an extra second. Shot it right away. But if that puck gets by Blackwell in the neutral zone and Jack connects with Montour tape to tape, that's a 2-on-1 with Montour and Reinhart going the other way. So you're forcing it in the neutral zone. It's not going your way on a night like tonight. It's in the back of your net. Sometimes when the bounce go your way, you find yourself in a fortunate position and you win the game. That's the way it goes.
Rangers had lost 4 games in a row, but the 1-goal decisions were adding up, as was the heartbreak as far as letting leads slip in most of them, and were deserving to get the 2 points. Sometimes when you're playing and don't get the wins, you know that it's coming, and I think it was pretty obvious tonight that the Rangers were the deserving of the 2 points. It would have been nice to have seen it go to a shootout based on how good Linus Ullmark has been, but at the same time, and I say that because shootouts are actually up a touch right now in the NHL, and whether that's just an early season trend
and it's not that there hasn't been scoring chances in overtime.
That's the thing.
There's been many scoring chances, and you see 2-on-1s like Risto and Eichel. Puck is bouncing a little bit. Risto can't get a hold of it. We saw 2-on-0 in the Pittsburgh-Boston game the other day. We're seeing chances. It's the way it is.
But regardless of Linus Ullmark not getting a chance to show himself again in the shootout, he showed himself from the outset. And yes, there was robbery on Alexis Lafreniere at times during the game, and almost every single New York Ranger. That's why Ullmark is the Lexus leader tonight. 4th consecutive start, and this, I mean, even everything that he went through in his return to the crease last weekend in D.C., Marty, this had to have been Linus's most impressive performance so far.
Absolutely, and I think you can single out one moment in the third period. The Sabres get a penalty, puck over glass. Jeff Skinner, the full 2 minutes, they were in the Sabres zone. Cody Eakin, Toby Reeder were tired, and Linus Ullmark made a huge save in the slot. Then what a save on Zibanejad. This is the one on DeAngelo. He comes across. I mean, there were so many. Lafreniere thought he had his first goal in the National Hockey League there. He waited a little longer to get in. This off your own guy, and then he puts the stick down like Dominic Hasek. I mean, there were so many times in the third period I'm thinking, how did the Rangers not score? This is the Zibanejad.
I mean, that's at the end. That's at an exhausted state.
Exhausted for everybody on the ice. I mean, your goalie, here's the difference, Linus Ullmark, in this game compared to last year. We talked about Linus Ullmark. Save percentage at 5-on-5 last year was top 5 in the league, on par with DeAndre Vasilevsky and all Connor Hellebuck, the best goalies in the National Hockey League. On the penalty kill, it was bottom of the league. Now, tonight, the Rangers, I believe, had 10 shots on goal on their power play, many of them
I didn't know that.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And we are underway in Buffalo. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Murray now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
So that'll back him up 5. Set him back 5. Certainly no gimme here on the PAT. They're backed up now to a 42-yard extra point try. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
It's good. Makes the score Bills 7, Cardinals nothing.
Shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Murray trying again after the pick six. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them?
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. A.J. Klein, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Here's Murray. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. Caught left side, Hopkins. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A 6-yard
line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
Throwing now is Murray. Flushed under pressure again, and down he goes again. Trent Murphy providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. They do go for it. It's Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Hopkins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here we go on 4th down with Murray. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Bills 7, Cardinals nothing.
Here's 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Allen. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And his throw is incomplete. Byron Murphy, the one who got a hand in and knock it away.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo first down.
The 21-yard line.
On first down, Singletary. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Ball carrier.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. So the shotgun snap to Allen. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Goal at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Bills 14, Cardinals nothing.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
St. Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Here's Smith to return it.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
That's something we have not seen him do to this point, and that's take the ball, tuck it, and run.
Exactly right. His first carry of the game. I guess he picked a good time to do it.
He certainly did. Not only did he have the element of surprise, he's making sure he's judicious in taking off.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Moss. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Well, forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front. And a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Eluding the pressure right. And he completes it to the tight end Knox. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down
at the 28-yard line.
A give to Jones. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That thing blown up by the defensive effort of Chandler Jones.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Bills on third down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Buda Baker with a pick. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. After the turnover, here's Murray. Flushed out right. Incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
To Christian.
A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 42 yards.
Arizona.
Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Murray. And they'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins. First and goal, Drake. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have cut it to within a score. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite. But the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets him back within a field goal.
11. Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
They'll run on first down with Moss. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
It's 2nd and 8.
A quick throw taken in by Diggs.
Always a blessing.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 37 yards, and the Bills will extend their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. It's Murray. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again, Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get...
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off at the 38, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Allen going to give the Singletary on the option. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. From the gun, it's Allen. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. A quick toss outright. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. It's a pickup of 2, and that's good enough to just about right a finish to this one. It's complete to Brown, right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 2.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Murray looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. 29. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
I should have never thrown this one. What's the money line on the Super Bowl right now?
Here's a summary from VegasInsider.com. The Kansas City Chiefs will look to make their third consecutive Super Bowl appearance next season.
What's the line on the Super Bowl right now?
Here is some information for who's favored to win the Super Bowl today. According to Action Network, the Kansas City Chiefs remain the favorites to repeat as Super Bowl champions at 5-1 odds, followed by the Baltimore Ravens at 6-1.
DraftKings is good at chicken. should have won that game.